Now then, Chris, you were at the O2 on Saturday to see poor Kel knocked out.
Yeah, I was. Firstly, what an incredible venue for boxing that is. The atmosphere was something I've never experienced before, and I've been to quite a few sporting events, as you can imagine. It was electric as Kel made his walk down to the ring, as you can see here. The noise, just incredible. This, actually, the one battle that Kel did win on the night. The reception he received from the crowd, far louder than that which was reserved for Golovkin. As for the fight itself, well, Kel did land a few punches, but Golovkin always looked in control. The key moment came in the third round when Kel, as you can see here, is pointing to his eye. It turned out that he actually fractured his eye socket. Ouch. Well, his trainer Dominic Ingle knew there was a problem, and well, when Golovkin landed a series of punches, he threw in the towel, as you can see. The crowd weren't happy, they booed, but this is what Dom had to say when we spoke to him earlier today.
I could feel a bit of a, lump in that eye socket, and there was swelling underneath. And he was telling me he was seeing double vision. So I said to him, look, you've got to go out there, give it all you can with this kid, because you've got to take him out of there. And he put a great effort in. He got to the 5th round. He was on the ropes, slipping a couple of shots, taking a couple of shots. But Golovkin's such a feared puncher. One shot, could have on that damaged socket, could have finished his career for good and possibly cost him his eye. And nobody's career is worth that, in my opinion.
Certainly isn't. Really brave from Kel, wasn't it? So what does he do next, Chris?
Well, firstly, he needs to get that eye socket repaired, doesn't he? We believe he's having an operation in Sheffield today. I think we can see the X-ray now of Kel's head, which shows that break just to the side of that black area on the left. If you can see it, just a little bit of separation there. As regards the boxing, well, I guess he needs to decide whether he sticks at middleweight or drops down to welterweight, where he is still, of course, a world champion. So there are talk that he might have that big fight with Amir Khan on the cards. So if that one does happen, well, you'd imagine the demand for tickets will be so high, they'll probably need Wembley Stadium rather than the O2 Arena to accommodate everyone there.
Any other sport?
Yeah.
Time to check out all the sport, and I suppose it was a bit of a tall order for Kel at the weekend, wasn't it, Tanya?
Yeah, but I think Brook certainly showed at the weekend that you don't necessarily have to win to show that you're a winner. He put up one heck of a performance. Yeah, we start with the boxing, and it wasn't to be for Sheffield's Brook, who lost to middleweight super champion Gennady Golovkin in London on Saturday night. Despite suffering a broken eye socket early on in the fight, he dug deep and rocked his opponent with some great punches, more than any fighter Golovkin has faced in his career. Unfortunately, the injury meant his trainer had to pull him out of the bout in round 5 for his own safety, to protect that eye and his future career. Despite the loss, his reputation in the sport has definitely been enhanced.
There's lots of positives, stepping up 2 divisions to fight, the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, giving a really, really good account of himself, stood there, put the shots in. A lot of people said that Brook were taking easy fights before this. Well, I think, you've got to give him credit for being one of the most courageous fighters out there, because nobody fancied the job against Triple G.
And credit too for Dominic Ingle for pulling him out at just the right time. Well, on